Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with another episode of Fishing Planet, and I am back at Saint-Croix Lake, Michigan. And the reason I'm here is because, well, for one thing, Dulakaba has been spending some time. He's my friend and partner with the Gaming Grandpas, and he's been showing you guys a lot of things about how to fish in the mornings in regards to walleye and northern pike and muskellunge. And since that's his area of expertise, I let him do that, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I get some links here up on this video so that you guys can find these videos, because they're quite informative and a lot of fun, so I'll put those up. Anyway guys, what I'm going to show you is there's a certain period of time that he skips during his day that he goes through. Now he might do some fishing, but most time he just skips ahead to where he can catch the sturgeon. But I'm going to show you some of the species that you can catch in between that time, because these guys, you can pretty much catch them anytime, especially on cloudy days. But that happens to be the American shad. Now, if you look at the map, you will notice that on the from dusk to dawn, that is over here at the right, upper right here. Oh, actually upper left. Sorry about that. Anyway, it's right where the spillway comes in to the lake, and that's where you will find most of these guys. Now you can find them other locations, but I've had more luck catching them here than anywhere else. Anyway guys, let's go ahead and see what we've got here as far as our setup. Anyway, what I'm using here, guys, you don't have to really use anything in particular, but I'm happen to be using the Brutus 9 foot by 10 inch and the Hornet Swarm 6000 reel. That's only because I'm going to be using these to catch blue cats later. The important thing about the setup here, guys, is the size hook, which is a #1. The fact that you're using shrimps to fish with, and you kind of want to use a little bit lighter line. Now I've caught them on heavier line, but the braid .008 works just fine. And the other thing is this lead has to be set to about 40 inches. There is a bug with this particular lead depth going on with Fishing Planet, so a lot of times when you come in here it'll say 10 inches, which is kind of aggravating. I always go ahead and click it back because I don't trust that it's actually at 40. Just a thing I have. And as far as the bobber goes, you really have to use something a little bit on the heavier side because the shrimp tend to be heavier. And as far as the lines go, anything that's about 10-pound tests, the fluoro .00011 works just as good. It's really not particular. Any of those lines will work just fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and give it a try. Now I'm going to do a private room here, so the area I want to particularly focus on at this time is right in here. Now what I do is I usually will cast it right around in this area, let it float down, and along the way they will bite. And it seems like in this area they bite the most often, and another sweet area is right here as it opens up, especially right between these two reflections of the mast of the boat. It seems like the second mast on the left, or the one on the left, is the most frequent where I'll catch trophies, but I usually will cast it at this first one here and let it float over to here. So that's just a thing that I've kind of picked up. But anyway, just, you know, however you want to do it, you can give it different tries. But I've pretty much caught them everywhere in this location, and these just seem to be the areas that I've caught them the most. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot right here and let it float down. Make sure I take my tension down. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I didn't take my tension down earlier, and I lost my bait. Anyway, I took it down to about 3 for this particular rod and line, and it shouldn't break this time. But just let it float down. It usually doesn't take long because these guys usually will bite all day long. There really isn't a particular time that I've found. See, they're already going, and you got to be quick, guys, because they can take the bait and they're real good at it. There you go, about 3.4 pounds plus 22 XP, not too bad. That's just a regular size one, not real big, but decent. What's nice is you get fairly decent XP with these guys, and you get pretty good cash, considering. And since you catch them one right after another at a time when usually most of the fish aren't biting, this is a really good way to kill some time. And you can have a lot of fun doing it. Now, I've been fishing for these guys before, and it looks like I'm getting another bite. I have literally got as much cash as I've got fishing for northern pike and muskellunge for the short windows that you have for those guys. And we're going to see if we can get this guy interested again. He did bite, but looks like he gave it up, the ghost. Big thing you got to make sure of is you got to make sure that you don't have a whole lot of slack. That's the other problem you've got with letting it float like that. And since they have a tendency to steal the bait real easily, you've got to watch that slack. A lot of times I will really jerk it to the left or to the right to make sure I hook him. And he's there. There he goes. See, they hit it, and they hit it hard, and they hit it fast. Let's see. Oh, he's a little fella. Hey, heck, he hit it pretty hard. He was determined to get that bait. Anyway, I'm going to come over here now and try this area that I was talking about earlier. Remember, right at this mast here, I guess it would be the rightmost one. Now, as far as distance, I really don't have any particular preference exactly. I guess I just tend to cast it somewhere between about 70 and maybe 60. And then I let it sit for a while. Looks like the time changes happen. And if nothing happens, I'll slowly reel it in to kind of try to entice something. Yeah, they haven't bit for a minute here, so I think I'm gonna probably start to do something to entice them here. But wait a minute, there he goes. See, you gotta watch him, man. You gotta be on your toes at all times. They hit, and they hit hard, and they hit fast. Now this one's a little bit bigger, 3.6 pounds plus 24, not too bad. Okay, let's try it again here. I'm determined to get a trophy or two here, just so you can see. Alright. It's a little further out than I like. Now, you might catch the occasional white bass out here, because they're out here too. But as long as you keep it about 40 inches, you probably won't. But I'm not going to say you won't. You just probably won't. Now, if you go deeper than that, it's almost a guarantee, especially if you go to 99 inches. I was just trying it the other day at 99 inches, and I was catching one white bass after another. Yeah, the shad just do not swim that deep. Alright, dude, come on. Alright, let's touch it, bring it in a little bit. Now, if you bring it in and watch that leftmost line and see if you see any blue, see right there? That means I got something's interest. See? Now he's starting to grab at it. There he goes. There he goes. Alright, this one seems a little healthier. No, he's still a little fella. They do fight pretty good for little guys. I will say that for them. I know that trophy's out there, guys. We'll keep at it here. We will keep at it. Well, they started biting right away. That's good. That's a good thing. Come on, man. Don't give up on me now. Come on. Don't be a wimpfish. There you go. Good boy. Okay, this one may be our trophy, guys. This might be it. Yeah, he's a little healthier. Let's see. 21. Man, they're giving me a hard time. You know what reason why I'm not catching the trophies right now, guys? Because I'm recording. You understand that? I jinxed myself right there. If I wasn't recording, I'd be pulling one in right after another. But I am recording, so now they're going to be shy. That's the way it works. Yeah, I gotta get these guys enticed a little bit. There he goes. Sometimes you just have to mess around with them a little bit. You know, reel it in, raise it up, whatever you have to do. Tease them a little. They come here. Oh, come on, dude. You just gonna play with me? There he goes. Alright, come on. Alright. He's gonna be probably better than 20 at least, but nope, there we go. There we go, guys. 6.083 pounds. Trophy American Shad. Plus 94 XP. See what I mean about the XP, guys? Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now on a good day, I can sometimes pull 10 or more of those trophies in. And the cash isn't bad too. Usually, I'm not exactly sure what the cash runs, but usually around in the 40s for the trophies, maybe a little bit more. It just depends on how big the trophy is. When you catch about 20 or more of these, it adds up. Now, I can easily fish for these guys for a couple of in-game hours and easily pay for the day. And if you go in and do what Dulakaba does and fish for the walleye earlier and the muskellunge, you could pay for your day. You can pay for your trip and then some. See, we got some bite here. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Nah, he's not big. He's not huge. But, yeah, see, he's only a plus 18. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move down here just a little bit. Now, I do sometimes catch him out here. You can cast out there by the buoy or out here by the boat. And pretty much anywhere around here. And you'll catch him if you're patient enough. But the areas I've shown you, and sometimes right here as it just opens up into the actual lake itself, you'll get them. But you got to let it float on out nice and slow. And eventually they'll start to bite. It seems like once you get out about almost even with the front end of the boat, that's when you'll get some kind of action. Sometimes you'll get it before though. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can entice something here. Come on. There we go. We got something's interest. Or maybe. No, he's still there. He's still there. Come on. There he goes. Okay, we got him. We got him. Alright, there you go. That's a decent size one. 6.927 pounds plus 107 XP. That's not the biggest I've ever caught, but definitely decent fish. We'll take a good look at him here. Yeah, he's a decent fish. I think the biggest I've caught was well over 7. I don't know how big they go, but I have to check the leaderboard. But let me show you about the cash and money here. If you see here, the regular ones I'm getting around 15, 17. For the trophies, 25, 39, 44. So not bad cash. And let me tell you, that adds up. Just those 3 trophies, that's well over $100. And with the rest of them, that was about another 100. So there's your day right there. You've already paid for your entire day. So you really can't beat that. Well, anyway, guys, you might want to give this a try if you get a little bored with fishing for the other fish, or if you just want to try something new. But anyway, please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And I will be back with another episode. And be sure to check out Dulakaba's channel as well, because he's got a lot of good pointers, and he's going to be coming out with a new Fishing 101 soon. So until then, I will see you later. Bye bye.